HBO, Thursday night, 9 p.m. means action.
Where's the diamonds?
Diamonds? Well, a kick to the head might be quite consequential, but diamonds are a girl's best friend. Bodies grow cold as gangsters strike gold, but they'll all buy the farm in the end. Lady Dragon 2. Gentlemen prefer to run away from this blonde. The action premieres next Thursday at 9 on HBO.
Next on HBO. Get ready for tight ends and pigskins. Len, Nick, and Chris are back with Jimmy Johnson and his 2 Super Bowl rings inside the NFL. Next on HBO.
On this day, on this network, the next big event, the concert for a new South Africa. Whitney, live. One South Africa, one concert, one place to see it. HBO.
It's the end of the world, again. But HBO has got what you need to survive.
Kidstone Chewable Valium.
A new season of hardcore TV.
And there are no sharp corners to snag your private parts.
Like, totally. It's not gonna win an Emmy.
Like, cool.
But who cares? You're gonna laugh anyway.
This is nuts. Get us out of here.
Hardcore TV. Go there.
Like.
Premieres Friday night at midnight on HBO. We'd like to discuss a rather touchy subject, but we don't want to create any tension. Matter of fact, we like to release tension. So if we seem a bit tentative, it's because we can't really talk about it now. All we can say is, on a scale of 1 to 10, double digits. And we'll bet 10 to 1. It won't rub you the wrong way. Real Sex 10, an all-new episode. Coming in November on HBO. Feels better already.
Want a sure thing? How about a new movie every Saturday night on HBO?
That's a good question.
No repeats.
I want you to listen to me.
52 weeks a year.
You think you can do that for us?
Guaranteed.
You got a point.
This week, A Bronx Tale. Robert De Niro.
He's my son.
Jazz Palminteri.
How you doing, kid?
It's nice to have one guarantee in life.
Sorry if I hurt you, Dad.
A new movie.
Would I say it if I didn't mean it?
Guaranteed.
Can you back up a little bit and say that again?
Want a sure thing? HBO Saturday nights.
In the new action thriller TIMECOP, Jean-Claude Van Damme excels in his most complex and dynamic movie to date.
I believe it's a good step ahead for me. It's got all the elements. Love story. We've got the action. The sci-fi look. But behind the action, we'll have a very, very intelligent story.
In the future, time travel is vulnerable to corruption.
Going back in time is a pretty easy way to make money.
You are charged with time travel with intent to alter the future.
Max Walker is the one cop who can keep it all clean.
Some private companies go back to the past to change their future. Special cops, like Walker, are trained to go to the past to stop those people without changing the future.
This scumbag, he's not going back to steal money. Stay here, Walker. In my future, you're dead.
Tony Award-winning actor Ron Silver plays the shrewd, antagonistic Senator McComb, a man whose capacity for evil is matched only by his quest for power.
Elections are won with television. You don't need the press, you don't need endorsements, you don't even need the truth. You need money.
My character goes back to try to correct a mistake he made a long time ago, and he's going to get money to help advance his career in the future. Never interrupt me when I'm talking to myself. What was intriguing about the script was the opportunity to play an old and a younger version of yourself and be in the same scene together. With this technology, this motion control, which I've never had the opportunity to do, where you're acting with nothing, because it's all digitized. So what you do is you're acting with nothing there, and then you're acting the other part with nothing there, but you have to match what you did on the computer.
The chip is going to be worth billions. My billions. Now, read this. You just read it. and do what it says.
Actress Mia Sara plays Lisa Walker, a woman murdered 10 years before by time-traveling outlaws.
Are we still together in 10 years? Am I dead?
Now, with the help of her husband, she has a second chance at fate.
It's about time itself and how we use it. And were we ever given the second chance? Would we do the right thing? It's nice because they've made me pretty active. I think it's a classic sort of fight for survival. It would be a real challenge.
Roll now. Rolling. Ready. And action.
Director Peter Hyams, the man behind such films as Outland in 2010, had a specific concept when it came to designing the film's many time travel elements.
I'm looking for something that looked quite feasible. So I wanted it to be like the manned space program. I wanted it to be dangerous. I wanted it to be crude. I wanted it to be risky. So we've got this enormous cavernous stage that we're using for this launch bay, and we're laying tracks down and building this pod, and they're going to send this thing rocketing down the stage at 40, 50 miles an hour. God knows what's going to happen when it gets in it.
Action!
Jean-Claude has a pretty big palette of emotions and feelings that he has with him that I think have never been fully realized. I'm very impressed with his ability to project warmth and a kindness and intelligence, as well as the fact that he is this world-class athlete of astonishing proportions.
Action!
For TIMECOP's many stunts, the cast and crew worked in sync with the top professionals in the field.
Jean-Claude himself is very involved in terms of these areas of film. So it's really fun, because he really does understand how to do it.
And action!
It's going to be a different type of movie. It's a trip. Plus, it's a strong love story and a great-looking film.
You get up! And action!
You have to go see the movie.
Next on HBO. Get ready for tight ends and pigskins. Len, Nick, and Chris are back with Jimmy Johnson and his 2 Super Bowl rings inside the NFL. Next on HBO.
Hi folks, Dennis Miller here. You know, when people talk to me about my show, the question I most often ask is, what's Kramer really like? And then the second most asked question is, do I think I'll ever run out of topics for the show? Hey, you tell me. And that was just today.
Dennis Miller Live. The new season premieres Friday, October 21st at 10 p.m. Only on HBO.
I vent, therefore I am.
Oh, how vile. They're finally ready. I've just finished decomposing 11 terrifying new episodes of Tales from the Crypt. After all, one's never too old for dead time stories. Ooh, here's an episode that's bound to entertain. It's already getting great reviews. Tales from the Crypt premieres Monday, October 31st on HBO.
We all want to love.
You'll meet someone very special. Someone who won't press charges.
Like that. And to be loved.
Fester Adams, I love you.
And what's more loving than a happy family?
Would you die for me?
Yes! Adam's Family Values, coming in November on HBO.
Does being dead mean no more vacations? Let's ask an expert. Travel. Sure, as long as you fit under the seat in front of you. You can fly, dance, romance, and you still know how to take a punch. Throw in $2 million stolen cash, and you got friends everywhere. Andrew McCarthy, Jonathan Silverman, Jerry Kaiser, Weekend at Bernie's 2. Premieres Sunday, October 16th on HBO.
I wonder if this will work on Elvis.
This is a special edition of HBO Entertainment News. HBO is proud to be part of an historic celebration. On Saturday, November 12th at 9 p.m. Eastern and Pacific Time, international superstar Whitney Houston will be televised in a 2-hour music event from Johannesburg, South Africa.
Whatever you need, anything.
The concert celebrates the election of President Nelson Mandela to a free and unified South Africa. One of the world's most celebrated artists, Houston performed for President Mandela during his October 4th state dinner at the White House.
Tonight, I sing in honor of elected President Nelson Mandela.
But as for her show in South Africa, Houston says she's planning a broader program than usual.
Probably a lot more that I'll do in South Africa than I do here in the States, because I have never been there. They have never seen me, so they are not. I am not as accessible as I am here in the United States to them.
Making her first trip to South Africa, Houston says she doesn't know what to expect.
I don't know, because I haven't been there, what changes are truly solid. I have to go, and I have to see for myself.
Whitney, the concert for a new South Africa, is Houston's second HBO event. In 1991, she welcomed home the heroes of the Gulf War in one of HBO's highest-rated specials. This time, she's using her incredible voice to pay tribute to the people of South Africa, as well as donating all monies raised by the event to local South African children's charities.
God only knows why there was never an opportunity for them to do as they are doing now. I don't understand that. This I understand. I understand what's happening now. I don't understand the other stuff. The apartheid, and why you must keep a people in bondage.
Whitney, the concert for a new South Africa. Saturday, November 12th at 9 p.m. Eastern and Pacific. This is a special edition of HBO Entertainment News.
Next on HBO. Get ready for tight ends and pigskins. Len, Nick, and Chris are back with Jimmy Johnson and his 2 Super Bowl rings inside the NFL. Next on HBO.
She was house sitting. He was house breaking.
Who are you?
First, it was a game of cat and mouse.
Ooh. Come on.
Where are we going?
To bed.
Now they're playing house until some unexpected guests arrive.
I'll pay you $10,000 if you let me kill her.
Michael Madsen and Helen Slater share A House in the Hills. Premieres Friday night at 8 on HBO.
Tell me about your first time.
What kind of psychiatrist are you?
She's a therapist.
Do you want to tell me about it?
Of the sexual sort.
This is where you'll get in touch with your own pleasures.
But when her patient list starts to shrink,
Someone went for a total blowout.
so does her patience for cops. Well, sort of. Shannon Tweed's under suspicion for indecent behavior.
Premieres Friday night at 9:30 on HBO.